In this video, I want to review my experience with the Shure MV7 Plus podcast mic. Now, if you've done any research on microphones like this, you know that this world is very confusing. There's wireless mics, there's boom mics, there's podcast mics, there's microphone jacks, USB-C, XLR, and even under the well-known brands like Shure, there are a lot of different options when it comes to microphones like this. But there's a few reasons in particular why the MV7 Plus stands out and why I think it's the best option for most people. Now, the first reason, which is obviously one that people care about, is the audio quality. So if it's not blatantly obvious, I am currently recording audio for this video with my Shure MV7 Plus. And just to keep this totally raw and transparent, I'm not going to add any filters or compressors or audio enhancements to the audio that you're listening to. So what you're hearing right now is just the raw audio that the MV7 Plus is recording to my laptop, and then that audio is synced directly to the video on my camera. So what you hear right now is pretty much exactly what you can expect from this microphone. Now, obviously, if you go through the steps of adding compressors or audio enhancers, it's going to sound even better. But this is really the first reason why I love this microphone, is that it just works phenomenally straight out of the box, which for someone like me who is honestly still learning a lot of the ropes when it comes to audio, it's just such a game changer to have really just a plug and play solution that you don't have to spend a lot of time editing or learning about on the back end. The next thing I like about this microphone is the price point. So this microphone comes in at right around $300. I think I got mine for just a little bit less than that on Amazon. And I ended up going with the kit that includes this microphone stand, which is a really nice addition. It's very solid, it's really heavy, and it just has a super premium feel to it. So if you want to check out this exact variation and kit on Amazon, I'll leave the link down below. These days, there are plenty of other cheap and budget options when it comes to mics like this, but I personally think that audio is one of those things that you really want to invest heavily in, especially if you're making YouTube content or podcast content. In my opinion, the audio is almost more important than the video in a lot of cases, and that's especially true if you have an audio-based format like a podcast or an audiobook. So to me, the price that you pay for the MV7 Plus is so worth it for the ease of use and just the quality of the audio. The next thing I love about this mic and why I'm so quick to recommend it to most people is this right here. So this is actually a USB-C cable. And again, this is going directly into my laptop. Now, this might not seem like a big deal if you're just getting into the world of podcast mics, but what you'll learn is that a lot of mics like this, especially other models from Shure, actually only have what's called an XLR input, which lets you record audio at the highest possible quality given that you have the right equipment for it. So yes, by using the USB output instead of the XLR output, I am technically sacrificing probably a decent bit of audio quality, but honestly for me, where I'm at right now, I don't really care. What I care about is an easy plug and play solution that gets me 90% of the way there, and to probably 99% of viewers, the difference wouldn't be noticeable anyways. So again, not all podcast mics and not all Shure microphones come with this USB option. So what I think is so great about this microphone is just that it has both. So if you're just getting started or you just want a really simple solution, USB-C is the way to go. And eventually, if you really want to push your audio quality to the max and you want to invest in XLR equipment, you have the option to do that too. Now, the one thing that I didn't quite realize when I first ordered this microphone is that this kit does not come with a USB-C cable. So I ended up ordering this super long, like 10-foot cable from Amazon, and it's worked flawlessly. So I'll leave the Amazon link down below to that as well, because if you do end up picking up this mic, you're gonna want a cable to go with it. So honestly, if you're on the fence about which podcast mic to go with, or you're not sure if you should get the MV7 Plus or the SM7B or some other Shure model, I personally would just go with the MV7 Plus for the simplicity, the ease of use, and the flexibility that you can have with it in the future. It gives you great sounding audio right out of the box, and if you really want to push it to the next level, you can invest in XLR equipment down the road. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to learn how to make a cinematic looking studio with just your phone and a couple simple items from Amazon, watch this video next. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.